was clearly given the wrong brief. I have a lengthy thing. Let's see how short I can make it. So while they start, I am Rhea Mehta. I'm a luxury lighting and installation designer. I'm the founder and principal designer of Rhea Mehta Design. What we do is we basically make large-scale chandeliers ranging from 5 feet to 100 feet for commercial, residential and hospitality projects. So can you just change to the next slide? So we are all here talking about luxury, but what is luxury? Even though this question is quite straightforward, the answer to it might not be. Because luxury is a very subjective term. What might mean luxury to someone might mean a necessity to someone else. It's linked with personal desires. For example, for someone who can't afford a home, a house is a luxury. To someone who can't afford a private jet is a luxury. To a monk, peace of mind is a luxury. And to all of us in COVID, stepping out of the house of freedom became a luxury. And so, luxury differs for each individual and even differs for the same individual at different stages of their life. It's based on a person's circumstance, means and desires. So is luxury pure material culture, a world of consumption, or is there more to it? True luxury has nothing to do with designer dresses, fancy cars, opulent decor, or 5-star escapades. True luxury provides comfort. It has a sense of understanding us and our desires. That's the end result of a luxury product or a luxury service. This is because luxury is something that should add value to your life. Something that creates comfort through a change in lifestyle, habitat, or well-being. So, if we differentiate old versus new luxury, old luxury was all about extravagance, a space feeling larger than life or overpowering the personality of the individual, the product or the object overpowering the individual. But the new luxury is about putting people first and their authentic values and needs and empowering them to be more of their authentic selves. So let me give you an example. In the hospitality industry, boutique hotels are now taking away the limelight from the 5-star hotels where you can expect the same experience in any part of the world. Boutique hotels are doing justice to the authentic value of the location and creating a sense of strong personality and making tourists experience the true essence of the location. Can you change the slide? Yeah. So let me give you an example of a project we did for Taj Ahmedabad. This is basically, because it's Ahmedabad, we took inspiration from the Ghagra and Odhni of the festival of Navratri. So this is basically the Ghagra, this is the Odhni. It's the second largest installation in the country. It's made with 350,000 hand-sewn crystals. So here you can see the entire piece is intricately woven with all these crystals. This is how the piece looks from the facade of the building. So the whole idea behind this piece was to bring the essence of the city of Ahmedabad as soon as you enter the building lobby and not just to have a random sculpture kept outside the building. So we believe that what we do is art at the very crux of it. Rhea Mehta Design is an intersection of art and luxury. For us, art is a form of expression. It's making the intangible into tangible. Art has the power to change how you feel. So luxury and art maintain a very constant and intimate relationship. They have varied commonalities. Both of them are crafted with immense thought and value that is not understood by the masses, but only by a select few people. And that's what makes them exclusive. They are both timeless. So what really makes art timeless? If we look back at our history, we realize so many monumental changes to the way we think and live happened because of the artwork of great visionaries. An example is that of the Taj Mahal, which was an expression of love of Shah Jahan for his Begum Mumtaz Mahal. This piece of art has now become one of the 7 wonders of the world. Just by being present, this piece of art now has substantially adds to the country's revenue each year through tourism and enhances local economy by even creating jobs. So this demonstrates that art may have the ability to entertain us, but also has the power to affect real change in the world. What adds up to being called a luxury piece is the hours of work that's put into it. When I started off as a designer, I realized my love for lighting very early on. The impact it has in a space and in our lives. And I was sure I wanted to use this phenomenon of lighting as my medium. Once I created my first range of lights as my college design thesis project. So this was a piece that I created as my final year thesis project. It's inspired from the waves of Arizona. So here you can see how sunlight is falling on the waves. Similarly, we created indirect lighting falling on the waves of this piece. It's a fully hand-carved piece. Here you can see how we've taken inspiration from every form of the waves. So this was done with extensive research, and basically it has dynamic forms which are really minimal to suit any space. So that was the thought behind creating it. And since then, I realized that I love this medium and I want to pursue this as my brand. And so the real value of a luxury product is not just its named price or a competitive bid, but how it can elevate not only your space but your life. There's a very sharp intersection between luxury and art, and at this intersection lies value addition.